We actually have animation done now, so I can start animating these objects. It's not in the interface, but it works. So I can start telling the elephant to charge from one side to the other. What else have we done? I'm just trying to think. Yeah. Is that?
Cool.
Yes.
Do you have to be near enough to the object in order to alter it or to remove it? I mean, how? In other words, if I'm in, in another part of town, I've got my cluster of objects
I have an answer for you. I was actually augmenting Manhattan about 3 days ago, and we turned the range up. I could see into New Jersey. I was looking at augments where and one thing that's very important to note in this project is I'm the lead on the project, and then the lead programmer's name is Animesh Ayan, so it's important to acknowledge that as well. Yeah, so the range, we can adjust it. You can put stuff further away from you. We have to keep the range a little bit close. There's a danger of erasing other people's work, which is a few miles away, where they're starting to kind of build something up. We are going to start making user accounts, so you can have your own user account. You can choose who can share and edit your content, so you can have permissions on what you create. It's going in that direction.
So how is it that you can erase someone's content that's in New Jersey?
I just click on it if I can see it. If it's
If you
visible.
can see it, you can delete
There's also the list. When I hit the list, you can see all the objects that were in my scene. I can edit from the list as well. So if you can't get it if there's a transparency and I'm clicking through something, I go to the list and I can start to edit directly from there. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes?
Is this on Hopla?
Yeah. No, this is not a home.
Small question related to database. Are you pulling this 3D images of a database as in the cloud or in the iPhone itself?
On the cloud. We actually have our
So
own.
it's centralized. Everybody can edit. Everybody can play with it.
That's not an accurate answer. So it actually goes in two parts. We have a database full of our own content. If it can't match one of our searches, the content that's in the database, like Ori, he was not in the database. It does a Google image search. It'll scrape online. We're working on getting a Google 3D warehouse so it can just grab objects from there as well.
Yeah, and it uses GPS to localize the objects.
Yeah.
Do you use any like if you're in Wi-Fi, will the objects become more stable in their location, or is it primarily just?
I'm going to be honest with you. Again, we're in sort of beta testing the project right now, and we have it's like everything is animated in the scene. Everything doesn't really stick the way it should. We're getting it up and running. It's one of the first projects he's worked on, the program I'm working on. But I love it. It's like you're in. When I was doing the performance in the gallery, it was like you're at sea. They're moving. They're constantly kind of moving around, which is probably not good for the industry. We're working on it. We're getting very close. Really close.
All right, give it up for Mark. All right, folks. So now we've seen so far two stars.